if you watch and you see them on Instagram, so many law enforcement officers just trying to handle a suspect, a prisoner that can't even control the person. And the person gets away from them. Then in some of them, unfortunately, you see that person takes the gun away from the police officer. I think the control methods.
Teach a lot of that, gun retention, not to lose your gun during the fight.
That's huge. Yeah, that's huge, because you go from being the armed police officer to being unarmed, and now they have your weapon.
But again, jiu-jitsu, if you know what you're doing, and we're so used to grabbing, and people grab you, and so I know where your hands are. So I can deal with that. I can maneuver you around. I can, put you in positions, uncomfortable positions that you cannot, I would say, I just tie you up in such a way that you get all tied up like a straight jacket. You cannot move and just hold the person down.
Well, when my whole crew that I introduced you to in here, I was like, I like to use this term. I said, Royce is the type of guy that'll just make you a pretzel. He'll fold you up into a pretzel. So
pretty much, but that's why law enforcement loves it.
Yeah.
Well, for the army is a different. They use for jiu-jitsu for different. For, like I said, for decision making. For little kids, it's for discipline. You see, so everybody have a different. For adults, male, female is for confidence. So not because we're teaching people how to fight. People think, oh, I don't want my kids to learn how to fight. We're not teaching people how to fight. We're teaching people how to defend themselves.
And I think that's huge. And I think we do have a lot of female listeners, and we have actually quite a few female ambassadors with us too that are familiar and do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But it's one of the biggest things I can say is there are some control measures that can really help you. For the dude that puts a hand on you, inappropriate, this, that, the other, where you can immediately respond with a force that lets them know this is not acceptable.
And be alert of your surroundings. That's the main thing for females. It's like not let the bad guy, the bad person get too close to you. It's already a bad decision. So we just keeping them away from you.
Yeah, and that's a whole nother can of worms. We just did a video that we're getting ready to put on both Instagram and YouTube on situational awareness for females. And prior to doing the video, we sat in a parking lot and we were watching women come out of this hotel and out of this mall. And every single one of them had their cell phone in front of their face and was oblivious to the vehicles around their vehicle, what they were walking into. And they could have been walking into a situation. And the area that we were doing this in was Southern Arizona, one of the highest kidnapping areas in the country. And it's situational awareness. If you can see the event before it happens is absolutely huge. And then if you have a response measure to the action.
If you see it, you never let it happen. It's like arguing with somebody. You start arguing with somebody. I put my hands up. I tell people, pretend it's cold outside. Whew. Oh, it's so cold. Put your hands up. You already avoid the person from hitting you, from swinging a punch. Instead, keeping your hands down, you're inviting the person to swing a punch at you.
Right. The old saying, your hands in your pockets tells everybody you're not ready.
Yep.
Right.